For example, if I want to find marks obtained by a student in one subject, I can take one variable like this, int, or if you want float maths is equal to 89.56. You can do like this if one subject is there, is it not? That is the way. If two subjects are there, you can do like this, float maths is equal to 89.56 comma physics is equal to 67.35, like that you can take. But if 10 subjects are there or 5 subjects are there, it is very difficult to write like this. The length of the statement will increase like this, is it not? So that's why an alternative approach is there. That's why if 5 subjects are there, that is the problem. See, if 5 subjects are there, we need to create how many variables? How many? If one subject is there, one variable is required. What is the variable name here? Maths. If two subjects are there, you have to create two variables, maths and physics, like this. If 5 subjects are there, then we have to create how many variables? 5 variables. If 10 subjects are there, 10. The statement will become lengthy. Is it not? The statement will become lengthy. Not only that, another problem is that not only at the declaration part, but also if you want to find a total, you know how to find total: maths plus physics plus chemistry plus English plus social plus science plus Hindi plus Telugu plus divided by so and so number. Means how many variables you have to add. Is it difficult or not? Again, if you want to display marks also, maths is equal to so and so, physics is equal to so and so. Like that, you have to write so many statements, right? To avoid this, we are having one concept called as arrays. The name of the concept is arrays. Arrays. So, what is an array? First of all, let me define. An array consists of elements of similar type of data. I'll show you that you can understand. Example, let me give one example. You can easily understand the definition. See, if there are 5 subjects, see what I am doing. Marks of 5 is equal to, see, 90 comma 77 comma 63 comma 75 comma 81. 5 subjects. Done. How it looks? Only instead of 5 variables, I have taken only one array. This is called as array. So here, these are the elements. These are called as elements. I will write here, you can understand. These are all called as elements. Implies elements. These are all elements. Okay. And this is data type. You know that. I need not say. You know already that. Implies data type. And then this is called as array name. That is the, you can give any name you can give. That is nothing but array name. And then in the square brackets, whatever you have given, that is called as size. Okay, these are the ingredients of that statement. Now you can understand the definition just by seeing that. You can define an array consists of elements. These are the elements. See, an array consists of elements of similar type of data. All belong to what type of data? See, 90, 77, 63, 75, 81, all belongs to same type of data or not? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
So now you can easily understand the definition. If you are having this If you can understand this, then you can easily define. An array consists of elements. These are the elements of similar data type. Got it? So an array consists of elements of similar type of data or similar data type. Right. Now, another important point in interviews also they may ask you. There are two differences, variable versus array. Variable versus array. What are those two differences? Variable versus array. What are those two differences? First difference is already I told you in the beginning itself. What is that? Variable, one variable it is okay, but multiple variables you have to take. That is going to be lengthy procedure. That's why you are opting array. Dealing with variables, multiple variables is a tedious job, is it not? Point number one, dealing with multiple variables is a tedious job. So what is the alternative? Arrays is the alternative. Dealing with multiple variables is a tedious job. So arrays can be used. That is okay, fine. We started with that point only. But the second difference is that variable, for example, this is a variable. What is the data type of this variable? Tell me. What is the data type of this variable? Hmm? Hello?
Integer. Percent integer.
Here, what is there?
Percent LF.
I'm not asking format specifier. You are getting confused. Format specifier is different. You have not studied that portion well, it seems. Format specifier is different. What is format specifier? Percentage D for integer, percentage F for float, is it not? Percentage C for
Yes.
character, percentage S for string, like that. That is different story. Data type, I am asking. Data type means int, float,
Float.
char, double, like that. So what is the data type of mass? Mass is a
Float.
variable. Mass is a variable. And what is
Variable.
the data type of mass? Float.
Float.
And float is primitive type of data. I told you in the beginning, int,
Yes.
float, char, double. These are all basic data types or fundamental data types. See, I will write here. Primitive. Otherwise, you can also call it as basic or fundamental. Fundamental. Right. Data types. What are they? What are the primitive or basic or fundamental data types? Int, and then float,
Float.
char,
Yeah.
double.
The-
These are all
yeah.
primitive or basic or fundamental data types. But here, how array evolved? Directly it evolved. We had so many sessions of C till now. We completed so many concepts. Today, I am explaining arrays. I did not explain arrays in the first class itself. Why? It is not the basic thing. It is not the basic thing. The basic data types are int, float, char, double. From there, onwards, we started. Now we gone with, now we are with the arrays. That's why arrays, and how arrays evolved. When variable is failing, yes or no? Here variables are failing or not? If actually it is not failing, but it's a tedious job dealing with hundreds of variables. If one student is there, I can easily display marks of one student by taking a variable like this. You can understand, like int std1 is percentage of marks. I can write like this. If two students are there, okay, no problem. Int std1 second student, first student marks 90, comma, second student is equal to 80. Like that I can write. But if 100 students are there, implies how many variables I have to take? Is it not?
Yes, sir.
So variables are not doing well, because 100 variables is a tedious job. It is a lengthy procedure. Coding will become lengthy, is it not?
Yes.
Coding with 100 variables will be lengthy. So some solution should be there for that. So the solution is what? Solution is arrays. Array is a solution for that. So then 100, when it is becoming difficult to deal with 100 variables, I won't say it is a failure, but difficulty is involved in that. So to avoid that difficulty, we are having arrays. And variables belong to some primitive type of data always. I told you right now. Yes, all the
Yes, sir.
variables, they all belong to some primitive type of data. See, already I have given float one time, int another time. They are all primitive types of data. Whatever variable, whichever variable I take, they are all of type primitive data types. But primitive data types will not work, will work, but is a difficult task. If you go with more in number, more variables. That's why derived data type is used. So an array is a derived data type. You can call like that. An array is a, so what are derived data types? I will explain here itself. This list is also big enough. Like first we start with arrays and then pointers. Later on I will discuss about pointers, structures. That also later on I will discuss. Unions. These are all derived data types: arrays, pointers, structures, unions. Why? Because you forget about pointers, structures, and unions. Later on, I will discuss. But arrays, how arrays evolved? See, here, these are all primitive data types or not?
Yes,
Integers
sir.
or not? See, the
Yes,
data
sir.
type is int only. Primitive type only I have taken. But here I have taken, in place of variable, I have chosen array. And array is a derived data type. You know the meaning for derived? Coming from primitive only. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
That's why array can be called as a derived data type. Variables generally are primitive data types. Whereas whereas arrays are derived data types. That is the point. Okay. Next. Next. So you understood array. Now let me again write this array. A lot of things to talk with this with respect to this array. So for every array, indexing will be there. For every array, for every array, indexing will be there. Indexing there. What is indexing? Nothing but position. So what is the position of the element 90? Indexing always starts from 0. Okay, please remember. Index means position. Just indexing always starts from 0. So now you can tell in 0 position what is there. I will write here marks of, you call like this, marks of 0 is equal to, what is there in marks of 0 position?
9.
90, right? And then
Yes.
marks of first position, what is there?
77.
Right.
77.
Right. Marks of second position. What is there?
63.
Right. Marks of third position.
75.
Right. Marks of fourth position.
81.
81. Right. So, can I call the last positioned element is present in size minus 1 position? Can I call like that?
Yes.
Have a close look here. The last positioned element will be sorry, will be present in size minus 1 position. Can I call like that? True or false? Tell me.
Yes.
Because what is the size here? See the size?
5.
5. What is 5 minus 1?
4.
So the last positioned element will be present in, what is that formula?
Size minus 1 position.
Size minus 1 position. That is a formula which you can easily remember, right? Throughout arrays. All because indexing always starts from 0. That's why the last element in size minus 1 position. Very important point to consider. Okay. And for every array, indexing will be there. And indexing always starts from 0.
0.
Yes. So you understood positioning also. And one more important point. Inside memory also, it will be stored sequentially. I'll show you the notes. Then you can understand. Let me show the notes of that. Just 1 second. Diagram I have to show you. You can easily understand the diagram. I'll show you the diagram. See here. These are the marks which I have taken. Can you see here?
Yes, sir.
See how the memory is located in computer. See like this. First slot. What is there?
70.
It is present in which memory location? Marks of
0.
yes. Next one, marks of 1, marks of
1.
2. And can I call these blocks as continuous blocks?
Yes, sir.
And in computer science, continuous blocks can be called as contiguous blocks. This is a spelling. Contiguous blocks. Okay. So I can copy this statement. 5 contiguous blocks are created like this. I cannot draw a diagram in Notepad. That's why I opened that. So you have to remember this point. 5 contiguous blocks of memory is allotted and stored. 5 contiguous blocks of memory is allotted and stored in it. Stored in it, like this. First slot 90, and then 77. I cannot draw boxes. That's why I'm giving some space between those elements. 81. So first one is present in marks of
0.
0 position. I'll do one thing. Now we can understand easily. Marks of first location. So continuous, contiguous. The word user is contiguous. Contiguous is nothing but continuous. Otherwise, sequential. That is also correct. Sequential or not, one after another. That is sequential. Yes or no? Sequence. See the sequence. First this, then the first position 77. Second position like that. It is sequential memory allocation. Okay, memory allotment or allocation, you can call it as. Marks of 2, and then marks of 3, and then marks of
4.
4. Contiguous blocks. In your exam also, you can draw a diagram like this, and you can clearly say, and you can use this word. This is important. Contiguous blocks of memory. Contiguous memory blocks is allotted and stored in it in computer. Okay,
Yes.
that is a theory. Now we will discuss about types of arrays. How many types of arrays are there? Okay, that is the next question. Types of arrays. Even if you go to C++ or Java or Python also, same concept will be there. Okay, same, no change, almost all. Java also same thing is there, but extension will be there. Types of arrays. There are two types. First one dimensional array or single dimensional array. Single or one dimensional array. Second one is multi-dimensional array. Two dimension, some people say two dimension, three dimension, but anything more than one you can call as multi-dimensional array. Okay, these are the two types of arrays. Till now, whatever I discussed, it is an example for single one-dimensional array. Okay, we will do some programs also on both. First, we will discuss about single dimensional or means one dimensional array. Diagram is this one, which I told earlier. Where is that? Here it is. This is the example for that. Already I discussed it, right? That is the example for that. Right. So now this is the time we have to write one program. Then we will come back to theory. We will complete one dimensional array today. You understood theory. Now we can write a program on that. Student brain works. Right. This program is about program to find total and average obtained by a student in three different subjects. Three different subjects. Only three I'm taking. Right. So let us start. Include studio.h main. Let us declare one array like this. Int marks 3 is the size. First subject marks 90. Next I'll go with 80, and then I'll go with, so I want a decimal value. If I find a total, I mean average, which number shall I give? 90 plus 80, 170. 170 plus 60, no. 170 plus 70, no. 70 will not go. 71, how much? 170, 241, 241
Yes,
by
sir.
3, 241 by 3, how much? Yes, we'll get some decimal value.
193.6.
What is the total for this? 90, 80, 170.
193.
Not 193. 90, 80, 170. 170 plus 70. 240 na? 241 na?
Yes, sir.
241 by 3. How much? 240, 241 divided by 3.
80.3.
Ah, that's what I am saying. You'll get some decimal value. Right. Because some explicit type conversion is required. We have done that type conversion. We will use that again here in this program. So one dimensional array is created. Okay. Because without taking one dimensional array, you can do this. How? By taking three variables, can I do or not?
Yes, sir.
But I don't want to take three variables. Instead of that, I want to take a one dimensional array. And whenever you take one dimensional array, in majority cases, you go with one for loop. One for loop. That's why I'm taking I variable for the sake of for loop. So that, let me clear the screen. Now, for I is equal to indexing starts from 0. I is less than 3. Can I write like this?
Yes, sir.
And I plus, because three subjects are there. Why I have written less than 3? Because size minus 1. Since indexing starts from 0. 0 position, 1 subject marks. First position, second subject marks. Second position, third subject marks.
Yes,
There is the question of third. No third position, right?
yes, sir.
Because as indexing starts from 0, size minus 1 means 3 minus 1 means at the second position we have to end the loop, is it not?
Yes, sir.
That's why I have given less than 3, or otherwise I can also give. Can you give any other alternative for this? Less than, I have given I is less than 3. Is there any alternative? Can you choose in terms of numbers in place of 3? Less than or equal to, can I go with
Yes, sir.
less than or equal to how much?
3.
2.
Yes, sir.
0, 1, 2. This is also same, but I prefer less than 3. Anything less than 3 means after 2 only. Done? Right. Now, I want to add multiple statements inside for, no, I want to add only one statement. Let me not go with braces. I want to add only one statement. We do one thing. Please close and come back because 10 minutes is there, but still please, because if I am writing a program, I can't understand whether you are there or not. That's right.
Yes.
Please log in again.